Hi, before this video, you should already understand the words and concepts found in these financial statements such as the balance sheet and the income statement. Alright, so this video discusses and analyzes financial leverage ratios, which includes these ratios over here. After this, my next video is on turnover ratios, which includes these ratios down here. Alright, so welcome back again to MBAbullshit.com. The topic for this video is financial leverage ratios, which are ratios which measure long-term solvency. Alright, so remember, you can always go back to MBAbullshit.com. Alright, so let's get down to it. Let's start with a story. Let's say that ABC company has $1,000 in assets, $400 in liabilities, and $600 in equity. Moreover, last year's earnings before interest and tax, or EBIT, whatever, EBIT, was $100. Depreciation expense was $30, and interest expense was $20. So first, let's look at the debt ratio. What was the debt ratio? The debt ratio. So what does this mean? So now, using the same information, let's look at the debt equity ratio. Now, here's a tricky part. Now, this looks so simple, right? So simple to compute it. But here's a tricky part. What does this mean? Alright, again, using the same information, let's look at another ratio called the equity multiplier. Is not a coincidence. Okay, it actually makes perfect sense. So it's similar to the debt equity info. Let's now look at another ratio called the times interest earned ratio. What does this mean? Now, let's so in order to remedy this, they came up with what we call the cash coverage ratio. So this supposedly addresses the problem of cash income versus accrued income, because this supposedly is the shortcut for a company's cash flow statement. Yes, and it uses this shortcut formula over here, which you can watch in my other video. But again, this still has a major flaw. This is actually quite idiotic, if you ask me. I'll tell you why, and you can tell this to your professor, alright, and you can tell this to your boss. Because this shortcut only works if this $100 represents cash sales and not accrued sales. Okay? So it still doesn't work. Okay? It still doesn't address the problem that we had. So even though this supposedly is the shortcut of a cash flow statement, this still does not mean that your company has this cash to pay. So now, how do we analyze these ratios? Well, we've already analyzed them, but how do we? What is the traditional way of analyzing these ratios, which we just watched earlier? There it is. I hope you learned something. Remember to share us if you like us. Okay, share us meaning share all our other videos, or share our website. Please follow me on Twitter at MBAbullshit, Facebook.com/MBAbullshit if you want the latest updates from my latest videos. And please forward my YouTube links on your email or other social media. So have a great day and goodbye.